Hi, I'm Deline Baxter from South Africa. I'm an international tent pegging coach. Together with the riders from the Jordan Equestrian Police Department, we are making training videos for the International Tent Pegging Federation, the ITPF. In these training videos, I'm going to show you a technique that is going to make you consistently accurate. When we train, we first think of technique, then accuracy, and then speed. I'm going to take you through a few checkpoints that you as an instructor have to do, because the safety of the riders and the horses is your responsibility. So when I go to a rider, the first thing that I do is I check the stirrup length. So when the rider hangs his leg, his ankle bone must be on the stirrup bar. Okay, this one is correct. Then we'll put the foot in. When we put the foot into the stirrup, we let the stirrup bar hang flush against the horse, and then we're going to turn the front to the outside and we put the foot in. We want zips on the back and not on the inside. We check the girth is secure, and then we're going to go to the horse. We check that the brow band is straight, we check that the nose band is 2 fingers, it's okay, leave the horse's mouth, 2 fingers under. I must be able to fit 2 fingers in here, it mustn't be too tight. My throat lash, don't touch it, 4 fingers. So when I fit here, I don't want this too tight. This, 2 fingers, and then when I fasten my curb chain, it is important that I twist it backwards. It must lie straight against, and then I'll hook it in at the bottom. Okay, when we do tent pegging, we have got 2 seats. We've got the basic schooling seat, and then we've got the tent pegging light seat. I'm going to show you what the basic schooling seat looks like. That's when we just normally ride. Okay, so for basic schooling seat, we've got the shoulder, the hip, and the heel that forms a line. So we have to keep our heel down. That is security, safety. And then we have to sit up straight on the horse in the middle of the saddle. So that is our basic schooling seat. Okay, shoulder, hip, heel. Now I'm going to show you the tent pegging light seat. This is when we take the run, when we're going fast down the track, we go into a light seat. We move our skeleton off the back of the horse so the horse can run freely. So with the tent pegging light seat, our shoulder, our knee, and our toe forms a straight line. So we've got shoulder, knee, toe. So this is the tent pegging light seat. Riders a little bit out of the saddle, not up above. Your balance is in your heels are still down. Okay, shoulder, knee, toe. This is what we call the warm-up ride. Every time we ride and practice or train for tent pegging, we have to warm up our horses, stretch our horses. We can't just take a horse out of the stable and just gallop down the track. It's also not good for their minds. This, we call it the crossover formation ride. I'll show you here. What we do is the horses calms down, the riders calms down, they all get to focus and they learn about control subconsciously because they learn to read each other. So now we are going to trot on. We're going to trot on in a straight line, horses behind each other, calms the horses down and teaches the rider control. carry my sword at the slope. At the slope means my blade is on my shoulder, my elbow is in, my hand is in front. So let's check it again. At the slope means my blade is on my shoulder, my elbow is in, my hand is in front of my elbow, and this arm is horizontal. I don't want you to do that because you could endanger somebody. That's not safe. So how do I carry my sword? I carry my sword at the slope. Elbow in, hand in front, arm level. I'm approaching the start of the track to do lemon and pig. I carry my sword at slope, which means my elbow is in, my hand is in front, and my arm is level. I line up with my lemons and my pig, and I go canter, canter, canter. Light seat, 40 meters from my first object, from my first lemon, I present. Flat, 2, 3. Sideways, bend my elbow, twist my wrist. Elbow in and swing all the way. Elbow up and swing and stop. 2, 3. Hands together, point on pig. Feel my heel, pig. Up, hold, 2, 3. Swing, follow my weapons point. Straight arm, right ear, 2, 3. Back to my shoulder, sit down. Stop and leave the track at a walk. I approach the start of the track with my sword at slope. Sword at slope means elbow in, hand in front, arm level. I line up with my peg, I go canter, 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 light seat, 40 meters I present, out, flat, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3, catch, hands together, point on peg, feel my heel, touch the peg, up, hold, 2, 3, swing back, close to the horse's side, to the right ear, back to my shoulder, sit down, stop, and leave the track at a walk. We've got one rider who's going to demonstrate us the technique with a sword. He's going to enter the track with a sword at slope, elbow in, hand in front, arm level, and he's going to line up with his peg. Canter, 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 light seat. Shoulder, knee, toe, and 40 meters from the peg he's going to present his weapon. Out, flat, 2, 3. Turn, 2, 3. Now we're going to catch, hands together. Point on peg. I'm going to feel my heel. I'm going to peg. I'm going to up. Hold, 2, 3. Swing close to the horse's body, and my arm will turn here. Hold, 2, 3. Back to my shoulder, back at slope. Sit down, stop, and you'll leave the track at a walk. two riders in a pair, we call them pairs. They approach the start of the track with their sword at slope. They're going to show us the technique with the sword and how it looks, what it looks like when it's even. Okay, they face the track, they line up with their pegs, canter, canter, canter. Light seat, 40 meters from the peg, we present, out, flat, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3, catch, point on peg, feel my heel, peg, up, hold, 2, 3, swing, straight arm right ear, 2, 3, back, sit down, stop, and then leave the track at a walk. We've got 4 riders here, a team, and they're approaching the start to take a run as a team with a sword. They carry the sword at the slope, elbow in, hand in front, arm level. They line up with their pegs, canter, canter, canter. Light seat, 40 meters from the peg, they present their sword, out, flat, 2, 3, turn, 2, 3. Catch, hands together, feel my heel, touch, up, hold, 2, 3, swing, hold, 2, 3, back, sit down, stop, and they will leave the track at a walk. Okay, here we have 4 riders. They're going to do the relay with a sword. They approach the start of the track with their sword at slope. They enter the track, the riders line up with their pegs, canter, 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 light seat. 40 meters from the peg, the first rider will present. Malik, out, flat, 2, 3. Omar, out, flat, 2, 3. Yashin, out, flat, 2, 3. Muhammad, out, flat, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's like a Mexican wave. They all do it in their own time. Sit down, stop behind each other, When the judge stands in line with you, he must only see one horse. The riders will leave the track at a walk. Thank you to the Jordan Equestrian Police Department and the ITPF for making these training videos. I do hope that you found it beneficial, and good luck with your training.